in the last session, what we can do is we can also see index match here. Okay. So first thing we'll see what is an index match function. Yesterday we saw what is a match function, right? A match function does what? It returns the position of that particular uh, lookup value, correct? So when I am just saying is equal to match and lookup value here, what I have to do, I have to select the lookup array here, and over and above that match is 0, match type is 0, correct? So it is just giving me in which particular position is the employee E001 located in this particular whole data. Okay, so if I ask for E010, then it will give me the position for the particular data, correct? So now I will use, yesterday we had learned how to use it in combination with VLOOKUP, right? Today, let us just learn how to use it in combination with index function, that is index formula. So when we are using an index formula is equal to index. Now, index is a very volatile, like versatile formula, which is very useful, and it's also lightweight on Excel. So that as compared to other formulas, index is very lightweight, so we can easily use it on large scale of data. Okay. Now, in index formula, what we can do is we can now it is asking me for an array. So I'll set the whole table array here so that I can select any row and any column that I want. And when I want the row number, see previously in VLOOKUP, the row number was automatically given by VLOOKUP itself because VLOOKUP is a vertical lookup, correct? So when there is a vertical lookup, what we need to do, we need to actually only give the column number. But here for us, it is asking us the row number and the column number both. So in this case, what we can do is we can again use a match function here, and I'll say my lookup value for the row number is this, correct? Because I want to find the row number based on this particular employee ID here. So I'll just say comma, my lookup array is this particular employee ID column and match type is 0, correct? Now, for the column number also, I can use again one more match where I'll be saying lookup value is employee name here because I want to look up. How will I find out which column I want? Based on the column name, correct? So I'll select the column header here and go to the lookup array. Lookup array is the header of this particular table, and then match type is 0 here. Okay, as simple as that. Match type is 0 again, and now I'll close the whole formula. Since I want to drag the formula properly, what I need to do here is I need to actually log the cells which are required for me to stay put. Okay. So here what I'll do is I'll log the column for dollar here, and here I'll log the row through dollar. I'll press enter here. And when I want to drag it, I'll just drag it like this, and I can drag it like this. So no matter what column changes, now if you see any column that changes, it will automatically get updated. Okay. But why this is not getting updated, it's showing an error is E001. Okay, so when I pull the formula this side, is something shifted. So what I have to do, instead of pull the formula, I can press Control R so that it will be dragged to the right rather than me doing it with fill handle. So fill handle is actually making an issue here. So in this particular case, now if I shift it to any place, employee name can be shifted to any place in this particular whole table, and it will still show me the proper value here. So it's updated automatically. If I want anything else, for example, I want department instead of employee, what I'll do, I say department, and instantly it is still here. This is similar to dynamic VLOOKUP, but is more versatile in the sense that, see, the employee ID column, the lookup column also can be in any place here. Okay, it can be in any place. So just select this, I'll cut this, I'll paste it anywhere in this particular table. You can see now lookup column is in between the table also. Okay, so even then my data is properly getting populated here. Okay. So index match is a very advanced function. It is very useful when you are using array functions. Okay, as simple as that. So it is very useful in that case. Now, let us just see one more formula, one more thing in Excel, that is advanced filter. Okay, let us just see something called as advanced filter. So for advanced filter, let me just go to the other file here. Yeah, advanced filter. So whenever I am using an advanced filter, we already have learned what are normal filters. Like how do I apply a normal filter? I apply it through Control Shift and L. So if I press Control Shift and L, the filter will be applied here. This is what is actually a normal filter option, correct? So an advanced filter option is nothing but, see, if you go to the data tab here, there is something called as advanced filter option. Okay, so when I have a filter, okay, let me just tell you certain disadvantages of this particular normal filter so that you'll understand why advanced filters have to use. When I'm using these filters, the limitation of this filter is only the first 10,000 unique values will be shown here. Okay, only the first 10,000 unique values will be shown here. Over above that, all the other values will be hidden. So this is one of the biggest disadvantage of normal filter. If you have unique values greater than 10,000 rows, what will happen? Your filter will fail because you will not be able to see your data in this particular place. Right? So in case, what we can do is we can use an advanced filter option where we can go and filter it out based on the things that we type it on the cell, or we can copy paste whatever required. And it is also, advanced filter is very advanced in the sense that it is actually very quick on huge set of data. It is very quick on huge set of data also, rather than the normal filter option. And also it has one more advanced feature which we will be seeing today. Okay. So for example, if I want to filter these two things, so what I have to put the column headers exactly as is here, whichever I want to filter out here, and data also below that column header only has to be placed for an advanced filter. Okay. So now when this I have put this like this, I'll use the option here, advanced filter. Before going to the option, I select the data here first. Okay, I'll keep the cursor here, go to the advanced filter option. And here my list range is nothing but the whole table here. So automatically the whole table is selected because I kept my cursor on this particular table, correct? Now, what I will do is I'll give the criteria range. Now my table, see, my list range is my whole table. What do I want to filter out? I want to filter out these two things only. Whatever is there here, those things only I want to filter. So with the headers, I'll select everything here and press enter so that everything is selected here. Now I'll just say okay. Now see, instantly filter is applied on the whole table. Okay. So when I say instantly, even if the data is very huge also, advanced filter is much faster than the normal filter option, since it has a little bit advanced features here. Okay. So if I want to clear this particular filter, you can see there are no drop downs available as normal filters here. So if I have to clear this, again I have to go to the data tab here, and you can see an option to clear the filter here itself. So clearing the filter from here itself. Okay. So this is one of the options in the advanced filter. And there is one more advanced option here which I want you guys to know. So if suppose I want to filter out data and copy it to another location, okay. So what I need to do is I need to take advanced filter here in the same way again. Okay, I'll just keep the cursor here so the data is separated here. So after keeping the cursor here, I go here. See, first option we have used before, that's filter list in place. It's where data will get filtered in table itself. But if I want to copy this particular whatever is filtered to some other place, what I'll do is I'll say copy it to another location. Okay, my list range is this particular table, that is the whole table that I want to filter. And over and above that, if you see what is here, I have to filter out what is my criteria here. These two are my criteria. Based on these criteria, I want to filter. And over and above that, I want to copy one particular thing to one particular place. Correct. So after filtering, where do I want to copy? I want to copy it here. So I'm selecting this particular place. And when I'm saying OK here, see, instead of getting filtered here, it is getting filtered and it is getting copied to another location itself. Okay, see how advanced it is. So it is being copied to another location itself. This is one of the biggest advantages of advanced filter. Okay, as simple as that. So these are the basic options in the advanced filter which we have. Now let us just see a filter formula also. Okay, a filter formula is a very advanced formula and very useful formula. Instead of all the lookups, you can actually replace with filter formula itself. I'll tell you why. So let me just select the filter formula file first. Okay. So when I'm going to the filter formula here, everyone must know a field formula because it is an substitute to all the lookup formulas, because lookup formula is much more on a very lighter note, but filter formula will do much more advanced things for us. Okay. So when we have filter formula, for example, what I want to do is I want to filter out certain things based on certain things. Okay. So for example, I have these columns which I want to filter it out. For example, what I have is I have employee IDs. For example, I have 7 employee IDs here. Okay. In the formatting also, let me just keep it the same until the file is ready. Okay. Now, in this particular case, if we use an lookup, VLOOKUP or index match, what we need to do, we will be getting only one line of data here. Okay. But in filter formula, we can get a multiple line of data. So if you see here, if I'm saying is equal to filter, and next thing I'm selecting is what is the array that I want back as the output, correct? I already have employee ID, so I'm selecting from the employee name till the salary here. Okay, the full column I'm selecting. And after that, what is the thing that I want to include? That means what based on what I want to filter. So I want to filter based on the employee ID is equal to. See here, I'm putting an equal. There is no lookup value, no lookup array. All those things are not there. Only one array is there, will be returned, and here all lookup value, lookup array will be here itself in one condition. That is include condition. So I'm just saying wherever the employee ID is one from this particular column. Okay, all those data will be automatically returned. So I'll just close this formula. See, as soon as I close the formula and press enter, all the 3 lines of data are entered here automatically. All the 3 columns of data are represented here itself. Now what I can do, I can just drag this form to fill all the 3 columns. You can see full data is filled automatically. Okay, so this is a very big advantage of filter formula, because filter formula will replace all the lookup formulas irrespective of everything, because this is a very advanced formula and it's very useful also. Okay, so we have learned today 3 things. First is the index match formula, second is the advanced filter, and third is the filter formula itself. Correct. So all these 3 things we have learned. If you guys have any doubts on this, please do ask me in the live chat so that I can clear your doubts. And also, if you want these materials, please join the group so that you will get access to the materials through the group there in the WhatsApp group, so that we can just go ahead. Okay. So yeah. So if nobody has any doubts, what we can do is we can actually end today's session here. Okay. We'll again meet tomorrow. Thank you guys. Bye. See you tomorrow.